Good day. I decided I need a little pick-me-up with my coffee, so I've added sparkles. Because we're always, we're always surrounded by energy. So maybe this is just a visualization of that. I could also just be making this stuff up, which is probably true. Good morning, Wedge. Wedge says hello. And so this morning we're going to have a little bit of a shorter session than we sometimes do. And if you watch this later in the day, it's simply a shorter session. And that's because I said yes to a few too many things, because I sometimes do that. And I don't want to not meditate. I don't want to ignore this time that I know that's valuable, even if I have a lot on my schedule, a lot on my plate. But I do know that even if it's like a smaller period of time, I can visit that and I'm going to be a better version of myself as I move in to the next thing that has to be done. And then perhaps later in the day, I revisit that practice of what we're going to do here, which is a mantra meditation, or in another form of mindfulness. I could go for a walk and take a focus point meditation with nature. Please don't do that, Wedge. So if you have just small amounts of time, know that your meditation does not have to be what we often do, which is like 20 minutes or so. It can be a shorter period of time. It can even be a mere 3 mindful, focused breaths. It doesn't have to be elaborate. It just needs to be intentional. All right. So we're going to be intentional as we settle into to our seat for a mantra meditation. And although we're taking a little less time this morning, it doesn't mean that we rush through all of the steps, because the beginning of our practice, the setting up of our seat, is maybe even the most valuable part of this, choosing to pause, taking time for yourself. So finding your seat, whether it's on the floor or a cushion or a chair. Let the eyes be soft or closed. Check out where the shoulders are, maybe for good measure, inhaling them up and back and down. Invite a breath in and a breath out. And feel the places where your feet and your legs and your bum meet the foundation beneath you. Allow that awareness to offer you a bit more grounding. And here in this mindful, grounded seat, draw your awareness to the base of your spine. And visualize an inhale running all the way up to the crown of your head. And sitting tall as you breathe in. And then when you find the top of your next inhale, feel the exhale wash down over you. And tune into the ease of your exhale. In this grounded, mindful, intentional seat, continue to follow your breath. And know that 3 or so mindful breaths may be what you have space and time for. And taking this practice with consistency. And being intentional. Releasing any need for it to be elaborate or more than you have space or time for. Another tool that can help us feel a bit more grounded or present, especially on a full schedule kind of day, is one of my favorite mantras. As you find your next inhale, say to yourself or out loud, I am here. Inhale. I am here. I am here. As you find an exhale, exhale, this is now. Exhale, this is now. This is now. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, this is now. I am here. This is now. As you continue to linger in your grounded, mindful, intentional seat, whether you simply follow the breath or layer in the mantra, you could even distill it down. Inhale, here. Exhale, now. With intention, the breath and or the mantra, taking some time for yourself in your mindful, grounded seat. as you spend a bit more time noticing where the mind may or may not be. Inhale, I am here. And exhale, this is now. Inhale, here. Exhale, now. And taking that tool, that mantra, just maybe sliding it into your pocket, having it nearby. Knowing that that practice of inviting yourself back to the present moment can be helpful when you feel scattered or there's a lot going on and you're thinking about the next thing versus the thing that you're in the middle of. And taking your time to gently blink your eyes open. And so whether you have just a few minutes or more than a few minutes, visiting a practice that's intentional, doesn't have to be elaborate, building that practice of mindfulness here in our quiet seat to then carry that mindfulness with us into whatever day is ahead of you. So, if you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And until our paths cross again, be well and namaste.